Hey guys, so for today's video, we're going to be testing out the new LA Girl Pro Matte Longwear Foundation. So I actually purchased this on Ulta, which I'm so excited that Ulta finally ships to Canada because I can get my hands on items like this. So this is brand new. I know everyone is like talking about it and doing a review, but I asked you guys on Twitter if you prefer to see this one or the Makeup Revolution stick, and a lot of you guys said this one. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm still gonna test out the Makeup Revolution one, so don't worry about that. So here's what the bottle looks like. I personally love it, super sleek. It is glass, so for those of you who are clumsy, just be a little bit careful, but I love a glass foundation. It just looks super luxurious, even though it's very affordable. So this bottle is actually in the shade Sand, but I'm going to be using Light Tan today. So in case you guys want to see a little swatch comparison, let's swatch Sand next to Light Tans. So here we have Light Tan, and then here we have Sand. And then here are the two blended out. I did apply more of this one than I did of this one. That's why it's coming off a bit sheer, but you can still just get the point of the color. So this foundation claims to be medium to full coverage and be a smooth wear suede finish. So here's how it looks on the finger. It's not completely too runny, but it still is running down a bit. Ooh, I forgot to prime. So I'm gonna use my ultimate favorite primer just because anytime I'm trying a new foundation, I wanna make sure I'm using, you know, a primer that I know that I love. So I am using the Huda Beauty. Ooh, and I see the FedEx truck just pulled up at my house. I'm sitting in front of like a huge big window so I can see. And I'm also gonna spray my face with the MAC Coconut Fix Plus. Just a light little drizzle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one full pump and let's see how far that takes us. So as you can see, again, it is runny. So this color shouldn't be too bad. It might, if anything, be like a little bit too yellow. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend it all out. I'm curious to see the coverage. It does say medium to full. Yeah, so I had a feeling it would be a little bit too yellow, but that's okay. It definitely is medium to full. Okay, so here is what one pump looks like, and the other half is not done. It's looking super yellow. I'm definitely going to have to blend it down the chest a little bit. Maybe what I can do is mix in some of the other shade. But for now, I'm also just going to take one pump and put it on this side of the face. A little bit less than one since I kind of dragged it over. It does feel extremely smooth, like extremely. I definitely see what they mean by like suede finish. It has like that velvety suede smooth soft finish. So you could stop here if you prefer this type of coverage, but I actually want to make this foundation a little bit higher coverage. So I'm going to mix some of Light Sand or Light Tan, yeah, Light Tan, and take a little bit of Sand just to kind of cool it down a little bit. It's very yellow. And let's see how it kind of layers. So this foundation does seem really nice, but I don't know if I'm blown away. I will say I'm like a big foundation junkie, and I've tried so many foundations that like really it takes a lot to blow me away these days, I realize. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the foundation is kind of really looking a bit patchy here on the forehead. I don't know what is up with that because I have exfoliated my skin last night, so it's not, you know, it's definitely not my skin. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but it doesn't look so good on my forehead. I don't think I'm blown away by this foundation. I'm gonna move on to testing some other makeup. I'm gonna film a full face of first impressions, and then yeah, I'll be right back to check in with you guys once I have the rest of the face done. Also quickly, I wanna mention, I feel like it's kind of like transferring a lot. Like if I just rub it, like, I don't know, it's very like transfery. I have like a lot of foundation on my fingers. I'm not liking how it feels on the skin, and I'm not liking so much of how it looks. I feel like it looks a little bit patchy. I've been like sitting here debating because I don't want any of you guys to be disappointed, but I always keep it real with you guys, and it just, you know, sometimes life is not all butterflies and rainbows and unicorns. And right now this foundation is just looking worse and worse and worse as the second goes by. I cannot keep it on and film another video, and then by the end of my second video, my foundation's gonna look horrible. Like I can't do that. So I think I have to take this foundation off, and this is just going to be a huge fail because it's looking even more yellow as well. Like it's really almost oxidizing. It's very yellow, and it's almost as if the foundation is so smooth and so slippery that it's just kind of like separating almost. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's like on the cheek area. It's just like settling, and separating all on the forehead here. I'm like so turned off. Like I can't go ahead and film another video. That's another full face, that's like a full face first impressions. Try other products on top of a base that's just like, you know, becoming a total fail. So I think I'm gonna have to take this off, you guys. I really don't like this foundation. I am gonna obviously give it a second try and maybe even a third try, but it's really a fail for me right now. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, you know, take this off, start fresh, and film my full face of first impressions. And then I will just try the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in that video. So this is gonna have to be a fail. I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you guys, but I mean, really, I don't know how it can be disappointing because I'm keeping it real. That should always be not disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always just gonna keep it real and raw with you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and fake the rest of my second video, whatever. Either way, this is just gonna have to be a fail. That's just how life is sometimes, okay? Keeping it real, keeping it raw. It's just not working. So yeah, this foundation's a fail for me, unfortunately, because I had like high hopes for it. I saw a lot of people like, you know, reviewing it. Actually, to be honest with you, I haven't seen any reviews, but I just saw like a lot of videos pop up, so like the hype was real for me. Anyways, let's not make this video any longer than it really needs to be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm about to take this mess off my face right now and move on to my second video. If any of you have tried this foundation, let me know what you think down below. I'm always curious to see like the different skin types trying it out. I have combination skin and it's just not, it ain't vibing with me. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.